Let's talk Well of Ascension, chapter 24. So then she has gone on her way into the mists after the talk with Sazed, and she's taking what he said very seriously. Now that Sazed has said something, it's like confirmed because she really trusts him and his thinking straight ability. Like, he's more analytical. And as she's out there with the mists, she takes a scrap from the logbook, and it talks about how the guy in the book had trouble sleeping, and when he finally shut down to try to sleep, he would hear some thumping in the north. And there's maybe not so specifically the north, that's just then, but he talks about the mists basically kind of leading him somewhere. And so it gets confirmed, but I wrote down, I was like, well, is she being led somewhere? Yeah, she's hearing some stuff in the north and she wants to go, but she can't. They're literally about to have 3 armies around the city. But feelings, yes, she's gonna have to go because that's probably where the Well of Ascension is. And she's gonna have to right the wrong of the Lord Ruler. Maybe. But we switch to focusing on Zane a little bit. He wants an out. He sees that Vin could possibly be someone he could trust and rely on, but he wants her to, I guess, want him to, so that, I don't know, he just wants to feel secure in their friendship and relationship so that he can leave Straff, because Straff is all he's ever known, and so he's afraid of leaving that, but he thinks that she could be the one that helps him. And if he doesn't change his viewpoint, and he's kind of insane, he said it himself, I don't know how that will happen, but I think Lind would welcome the brother, although it would cause maybe a rivalry because they want Vin's attention. But he was waiting for her at their last spar place and she wasn't showing up. So after several nights, he goes and finds her, and he's trying to convince her still that she's being treated as a tool, she doesn't fit in, all that stuff. And so he's like, what would you do if you had no constraints? Nothing. And she, in her mind, immediately thinks, go to the north. But trying to continue the conversation and not tell him about that, she's like, I would protect him. Even if I had no constraints, I would protect him. It would just be a little bit more proactive. And he's like, well, you're still, even though he doesn't order you around, you still hold yourself back on account for him. And that's basically the same thing. So she has internal conflict. She wants to get to know Zane. She wants to protect Lind. She wants to go to the north. There's so many dueling desires, and I wonder what she's going to choose. But that is chapter 24. I will see you in the next.